is the Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs get a once-in-a-lifetime chance to pitch the sharks in hopes of getting an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
I am a former CIA officer, and if I had to tell you any more, I'd have to kill you.
Tell them more.
The entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for.
Oh, damn.
Oh. Or they'll walk away with nothing.
My mom had me at 16 years old. I'm a first-generation college student.
Have a heart, Barbara. Come on.
I have the right to be here. I've worked so hard.
Barbara. Come on, Barbara.
If the sharks hear a great idea,
I couldn't do anything on my own. My wife had to dress me in the morning.
I'm former WWE World Champion Diamond Dallas Page, and today we just broke $3 million.
Dang.
they're ready to invest using their own money.
I'll make a $100,000 offer for 40%.
You thief.
And they're willing to fight each other for a piece of the action.
I want $1 a unit.
That doesn't make any sense.
If you want to make an offer, Robert, go ahead and make one. You are so lucky you've met me. You have no idea.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's preeminent real estate empire. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU, with over $6 billion in retail sales to date. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur, tech guru, and the outspoken owner of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks.
My name is Ryan Carpenter. I live in Portland, Oregon with my turtle Mo, and I'm the owner of Moberry. I love living in Portland. Portland is the place where weird ideas thrive, and what I do is definitely a little weird, and people really like that here. Leading a healthy lifestyle is something I've done for a long time. I frequently ride my bike around to a farmer's market picking up fresh produce. Can't wait to juice these. They're gonna go great in the smoothies.
Yeah, totally.
My goal was to start a business with $500. Then I found a new way to use old bikes, and I found a way to mix my healthy and active lifestyle and share it with the world. Standing out in Portland is not an easy thing to do, but I've created a product that turns heads and gets people excited. I've put all my savings and then some into this business. But for me, it's not just about the money, it's about the chance to do something that I really like doing for a living. My dream for this business goes so much farther than my resources can take it. With an investment from the Sharks, I can take it to the next level and make Mo proud. Hey Sharks, my name is Brian Carpenter, my business is Moberry, and I'm looking for $50,000 in exchange for a 15% stake in my company. Welcome to Moberry, the first bicycle-powered smoothie and juice cart from Portland, Oregon. Food trucks, bicycles, and healthy juice bars are major trends sweeping the nation right now, and we combine all three into an interactive experience unlike any other. Using fresh greens, fruits, and superfoods, customers come to us to pedal power their own smoothies, or we do it for them. Either way, the experience is always fun, and the product is delicious. And with a little bit of your guys' help, we can take this pedal-powered concept to a whole new level. But before we get down to business, who wants to come up and pedal their own smoothie? Me. Damon? All right, come on up.
I want a piece of this.
All right. Damon, why don't you hop on that one? See if that works for you.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my, oh, my.
This is pretty funny.
Go, Damon. Go, Damon. Hold on. All right, guys. The trick is to start slow and then pick up the speed as we get going.
Nice, I like this.
It's pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
5,
Mark,
4,
go faster.
3, 2,
Power, not
that's it.
speed.
Nice job, guys.
It's cool.
Sweet.
Did it work?
All right. There you go. That's all yours. There you go, Jim.
Good. That's really good.
Is it good?
That is really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is good.
This is good.
All right, Robert. Take one of each here. The green one here is the Johnny Utah. That's got kale, pineapple, and mint.
Wow. Thank you.
You're
This
welcome.
thing's amazing.
Wow, the green is great. Yummy.
Okay, Ryan, quick question.
Sure.
Are you nuts? Like, think about the capacity constraint. You have 5 guys walking up there to buy their smoothie, and they all have to ride a bicycle.
So we have one bicycle inside our current cart, and we have one bike outside on our food cart patio.
And how would you even come up with this really ridiculous idea?
Ridiculously great idea. I saw how a Guatemalan nonprofit was turning bicycles into washing machines and concrete mixers, and I thought smoothies would go over a little bit better in the Portland market.
What do sales say? What do you got for numbers?
So far this year, we've sold $70,000. We'll be at 100 by the end of the year.
You have a single location?
I have one full-time location, and I have a mobile cart that I use for catering.
So tell me about the one location.
It's an 8x16 trailer. I'd say about 80% of my customers let us do the pedaling.
What do you charge for a smoothie?
So the average is $6.
And why do you think this is going to become popular with all the other competitions? You have the Jamba Juices and everybody in the world.
Because it's different. It's interactive. It's fun.
But Brian, after I do it once, do I care?
Yeah, you do. Nobody comes into our spot in a bad mood and leaves in a bad mood. They love it. They
What's
come
the
back
cost for the bike?
So these particular bikes ran me about $2,000 each.
That thing cannot cost $2,000 even with the blender.
These are my high-end bikes. My originals I made out of Schwinn exercise bikes. It cost me about $400 to make one of those bikes. There was a few problems with that. I couldn't lower the seat all the way down for kids. These bikes are safer, more predictable, and they're going to give me long-term return.
The premise is nuts because it's a capacity constraint function. I mean, do you have a real blender back there?
No.
What are you, nuts?
That's part of the beauty of it. You don't need a real
No, it's not
blender.
beautiful. It's ugly.
It's not. It's beautiful and it's efficient. I can bust out as many smoothies on these in the same time frame as a busy Jamba
Versus a blender?
Now, what do you plan on doing with the money?
With $50,000, that'll give me enough money to open 2 more carts just like that.
Never mind that, Ryan. What are you planning to do with your life?
In North I'm just trying to stay in shape and get a smoothie afterwards.
Brian, this is so crazy that it might actually be brilliant.
It is.
Brian, I think it's a very happy business, and that I have to hand you. But I have to tell you, it doesn't make any sense.
Do you guys want to talk about the numbers? I'm profitable.
No, you gave us the numbers. It's just not investable.
And this is our first year.
I know, I'm out.
Damon, you love healthy foods. You love to be outside.
Ryan, you look like a gerbil working at the place, man.
I love being a gerbil in that machine. It's great.
You know, Ryan, I can time travel. I've gone to the future. Here's the headline. Man dies of cardiac arrest blending smoothie. I'm out.
How long did it take you to make that $70,000?
Well, since January.
And how much did you net?
We're netting 20%. And we're anticipating $150,000 worth of sales from this cart next year, $150 for our second cart, and $150 for our third.
I think, it's very, very clever.
What do you mean clever?
I don't see it scaling. I'm out.
Ryan, I think it's cute little business. This looks like it belongs on, on an island or something. It's really fun. Pina coladas being made out of it.
That's true. I could on a beach or something. Yeah.
Gilligan actually used one of these bikes.
Yeah, exactly. But as for me, I'm out.
Thank you.
I love the idea. What I don't like is the cost of the bikes.
Right.
Mark, he doesn't make the bikes.
I know, that's the catch. If you were the bike guy instead of the juice and smoothie guy, I would be all over it.
They're not doing what I'm doing.
I think you were innovative. You took a concept that I didn't even know existed, the blender bike, and turned it into a business. If you were the bike guy and you found an application and smoothies was the first application, I'd be all over it. But
Yeah.
you're not, and so for that reason, I'm out.
All right. Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
It needs to be on an island.
Making margaritas, you got that one right.
Stupid.
Next into the tank is a former CIA agent who wants to expose the tricks of the trade.
Hi Sharks, my name is Jason Hansen. My company is Escape Innovation, and I am seeking $100,000 in exchange for 15% of my company. The world of espionage is a dangerous one. To survive, you need to be able to adapt to any situation. You need to blend in with your surroundings.
And only when necessary do you reveal your true identity. Actually, Sharks, my name is Hansen, Jason Hansen. Thank you for your help. As a former CIA officer, I can also tell you that you need to be able to detect a threat. You need to be able to adapt to any situation as mentioned. You also need to be able to escape capture. Let's do a little training exercise and I'll show you. Barbara, do you mind assisting me? I'm going to have you come and duct tape my hands.
I love this kind of stuff.
Don't tell Kevin. What I'm going to have you do is just go around my wrist 3 or 4 times, whatever you prefer.
Happily.
Don't worry about the hair, it'll grow back. That's perfect. Thank you very much, Barbara. I appreciate it. Well, there will be more later, I promise. Okay? You can hold on to that. So the fact is, Sharks, criminals love to use duct tape to kidnap people, but if the victims knew how easy it is to escape, many would still be alive. Wow. These techniques are simple and effective, but it's not just spies who can benefit from this knowledge. Everyday civilians can use these secrets to keep themselves and their families safer.
What was that secret?
It's the angle. So if I got duct tape like this, it wouldn't be as tight. You got to have your elbows together and tight. That way the friction of going down at that exact angle, and then it's going to pop that.
Impressive.
Sharks, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is this. Invest in me, and together, we'll build Spyscape Innovation into the largest and most valuable training experience in the country. Now, which one of you would like some additional training? Robert, you want some additional training right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I love this
How about you come up here, and let me grab the chair. There you go. Perfect.
All right.
Okay. So this is a zip tie. But not the cheap little ones that can break easily.
You can't get out of this.
I'm going to show you. So what you do is put your wrists together. Okay. So Robert, you can just try and go like that, and they'll verify that.
The real deal.
If you were to look down at my shoes, you would see they appear as regular dress shoes. Also, the black laces, they appear as regular black laces. What I've done is switched out my laces with 550 cord, also called parachute cord. So what I would do is take all my shoelaces, put them together, but to save time, this is what it would form. So what you'd have to do, and I'll do it for you, Robert, you go right through there. I'm going to put this down over this shoe. Now, Robert would have made this. Now, Robert, you remember how to ride a bicycle? I'll leave it down on the ground. You're just going to go like this in bicycle, and then it's going to pop that. So just pretend you're riding a bike.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Hey. Wow.
That easy.
That's unbelievable.
Thank you.
Wow. Jason, were you really a CIA agent?
I am a former CIA officer, and if I had to tell you any more, I'd have to kill you, so.
Tell him more.
Yes, I'm really ex-CIA.
You're disclosing a lot of what I think are proprietary pieces of information. I'm just wondering if I invested in you one day you don't show up for work.
Nothing I'm sharing is confidential. I've already had a talk with the agency. I'm allowed to do this. I just
So you think the chances of you getting whacked and just being turned into fish food are low?
I'm very good at what I do, so I would say it's low.
So wait, you haven't told us what the business is, what you're trying to do, so.
Spyscape Innovation is a 2-day course. The first day, you learn Spyscape Innovation skills, such as how to pick locks, how to escape rope, how to escape duct tape, how to detect and evade surveillance. Day 2 is a field training exercise. So you take all the operational skills from day 1, you go on a series of missions, and I have trackers and surveillance guys hunting you down to see if you can complete your missions. Now, it's a very fun, exciting course, but it's also a practical self-defense course to keep you safe.
Do you have this in place right now?
Correct, yes.
And what are your sales?
306,000 gross, 128,000 net.
Was that in 1 year, or was that over a period of time?
That's in 1 year. That is year to date.
Who is this course designed for?
Great question. So it started out for high net worth individuals. So I was just doing it for CEOs, executives, but then I had just everyday people started taking my course.
How much is the course?
This course is $600.
For 2 days?
Correct.
And where are you at? Where are you based?
Cedar City, Utah.
Cedar City, Utah?
Well, actually, I just moved there last year. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area, and so I was teaching there, doing well, moved out there, and that's actually what I want to talk to you about for the money for.
Okay.
My wife and I have 320 acres that we're going to close in 2 weeks in Cedar City, Utah, and I want to build Spyscape Innovation Ranch. I want to make it the premier self-defense defense training facility.
Innovation Ranch.
So we're going to teach the spy courses. I want to do evasive driving, which you would love, and then I want to have a whole spy obstacle course.
But that's going to require more capital to build that out, right? You're going to need.
Well, that's what I want the $100,000 for.
How are you making money right now off the course? Because you don't have the land developed yet. So how are you making money right now?
Right now, I fly around the country. So I do a course in Las Vegas and Washington, D.C.
And how do you
Cindy.
acquire those customers?
Magazine ads and then internet.
But what if we want to get to 20 million in sales, right? Just Jason's not going to be enough. Who else is out there that can be an authoritative teacher so we could grow this?
Obviously, I'm going to find people with ex-agency background or ex-military background. I mean, I've had a ton of these guys already take my course.
It really is a mistake on your part, assuming people will come out to Utah to come and be at your camp. So now.
All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara.
Jason, what I see is 2 different directions. The model that seems to work is when you go to a city, show up for 2 days, train people. They don't want to fly to Utah because it's too expensive. It quadruples the cost and takes a lot of time. I do not want to invest in a Ponderosa.
Well, what you guys have to let me say is I'm flexible. I obviously lack the knowledge. If you guys, who are much smarter business people than me, say, you know what, this is the model, it's not the land, obviously I'd be an idiot not to listen to that because you have the business experience and the knowledge that I lack.
It's half-baked. I'm out.
All right. Thank you, Kevin.
Jason, I love this stuff. I actually think there's a pretty big market for it, but I hate the business idea you came out here with today. I mean,
forget about the land then. I'm flexible. I lack the knowledge.
You know, and what land?
There goes the Ponderosa.
I'm trying to be nice to you because you could be packing heat, so I don't know. I am interested in the idea of selling the seminar, but you should be filling entire seminar rooms.
And I lack the marketing knowledge to do that.
Well, the other thing you're lacking is you don't have any upsell. You should have a subscription email or here's the latest threats in the world, stuff like that.
Right.
But I think you're the guy. I think you could make it. I think you could build that into a multi-million-dollar business. I'll make you an offer.
Okay.
I'll give you $100,000 for 50%. First thing we got to do is you got to create some material that you can sell at these places, and then we start testing cities to see what the pain point is and how we can use that money to build larger seminars.
$100,000 for 50%.
Look, that's the offer I'm going to make you, and I'm only making you that offer because it's a completely different plan than you came out with.
I understand.
Greedy Savage, table of one, your table's ready.
It's the right business. If you want to invest in land in Utah, Damon...
Are you going to make him an offer or just insult the only one he's got?
Two sharks are out. Robert has made Jason an offer of $100,000 for a 50% stake in his company.
Look, that's the offer I'm going to make you, and I'm only making you that offer because it's a completely different plan than you came out with.
I understand.
Greedy Savage, table of one, your table's ready.
It's the right business. If you want to invest in land in Utah, Damon...
Are you going to make him an offer or just insult the only one he's got?
I'm so amazed at the offer he just got.
Damon, Mark?
Look, I like the kind of training aspect of it. That's interesting, but I don't see that as the grand slam. I think the hottest trend right now in entertainment is experiences, right? I could absolutely positively see putting together a fun, one day or overnight spy school. And you're charging $50 or $60 or $70, and you might get 300, 400 people coming through and doing all these different things.
By the time this is over, you're going to have to send him an invoice for rewriting his business plan.
That's okay, because see, that's the difference between us, Kevin. You just look and see A, B, and C.
It's a
I look at A, B, and C and see X, Y, Z. That's
it's
the
a
difference
weakness in
between
the presentation.
No, it's not. It's just an opportunity. Like you said, he's an entrepreneur.
I think Jason's going to kidnap both of you in a moment if you don't hurry up.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Mark?
Well, talk to Damon, because I'm uncertain. I'm on the fence.
Why? All that for being on the fence?
Well, ask questions, you got to learn.
All right, Damon, sir.
You cannot build this property. You have to be able to move around with it.
And that's fine.
I know your model. Your model needs really to be for moms and families and homes in high populated areas where they feel that they can potentially face home invasion and other things of that nature. Here's my offer. $150,000 for 45%. But you got to take the offer right now.
Not going to give me a 24-second shot clock?
No, that's it.
All right, let's do it.
Good move. He's your best partner.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Got it. Thank you. I like this guy.
Congrats, Jason.
Thank you. Today I walked to the table with a mission, and I think it was accomplished. If we can teach thousands upon thousands of people, and one person's life gets saved by this, then it's definitely worth it.
Last season, we watched Doug Marshall strike a deal with Mark and Lori for his unique alternative to face paint, Game Face.
Let's do it.
Put your game face
Put your game face on, baby.
Let's see how he's doing now.
Making a deal with Mark and Lori was the best thing I could have done for my company.
Get your game face on, guys. Let's go.
My dream has always been to be able to feature game faces at professional sport league games around the country. Mark made that dream come true by allowing us to give out thousands of game faces to his most loyal Mavs fans.
What's up, Doug? Good to see you, man. When we first did the deal on Shark Tank, I knew it'd be a winner, but, it's good to get validation. When you bring it out to the Mavs games and the kids go nuts over it, we're showing them on the Jumbotron and everybody's going crazy seeing them. This is exciting. I know Lori and I are really fired up. Showing your fan pride has just changed 180 degrees with Game Face.
We had been working on this for 5-6 years and slowly being accepted. Since Shark Tank, all of a sudden, bam, everybody wants it. In our first year of business, we did $6,700 in sales. In the 10-month period since airing, we've done $200,000 in sales. In order to keep up with demand, we had to change our manufacturing process. With the finalization of the product, we were able to project sales of $2 to $20 million in the next 12 months. The possibilities for GameFace are endless. We're going to have them in all the colors of all the different teams. Our next step is to launch licensed product from the NFL, NBA, NHL, and NCAA. We're even working with international soccer sponsors for the 2014 World Cup. Those orders could be in the millions. So many people want a small business or just have an idea. I had an idea, created a business, went in front of the sharks, and it's changed our life beyond our wildest dreams.
Next up is a former wrestling superstar with a product that changed his life.
Hello, Sharks. I'm former WWE World Champion Diamond Dallas Page.
And I'm Dallas's partner, Steve Yu.
Our company's DDP Yoga, and today we're seeking $200,000 for 5% of the company. DDP Yoga was created out of necessity. You see, I didn't become a professional wrestler until I was 35 years old. My career did not take off until I was 40. By the time I was 42, I was at the top of the wrestling business, and bang! I blew my back out so badly that 3 different back specialists said my wrestling career was over. So when it was suggested that I might try yoga to heal my body, I gotta be honest. I was like, yoga? I'm like, I wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga. But I was desperate to save my career, so I gave it a shot. And in less than 3 months, I was back in the ring. I proved the doctors wrong. And at 43 years young, I was the heavyweight champ of the world. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. You see, Sharks, DDP Yoga, it ain't your mama's yoga. I combine the very best of my old school training with sports rehabilitation techniques, yoga positions, and dynamic resistance to create the most complete workout on the planet. It will dramatically increase your flexibility and strengthen your core like never before, all with minimal joint impact. No other workout can make that statement.
Now, Dallas has spent years developing this program, and we officially launched DDP Yoga 2 years ago, and we couldn't be more inspired by people doing the workouts.
Now, before you start to grill us, let me show you what DDP Yoga did for me. When I blew my back out, this is where my flexibility was. Today, this is where my flexibility is. Wow. Being able to stand here and talk to you at 6'4", 226 pounds, and 57 years young. This is core strength and balance at a whole different level. This is DDP Yoga. Now, to show you that just about anyone can do this, let me tell you about a guy named Arthur Borman, disabled veteran that was 5'6", 297 pounds when I first got with him, and couldn't walk without the aid of knee braces, back brace, or wraparound canes. Let me introduce you to him. Arthur, come on down here. He not only lost 140 pounds in 10 months, he lost the knee braces, the back brace, and the wraparound canes to not only walk, but run.
Whoa, no way. This is not the same guy.
This is the same guy. Former Staff Sergeant Arthur Borman.
Wow.
What a beast. Over 10 million views on his video.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Arthur, you swear to God that's you in the video?
That is me in the video.
Yeah, looks like him. Yeah, I mean, face-wise. Wow.
Arthur, why don't you show them some of the things that you can do now? He couldn't stand on 2 legs, never mind 1 leg.
Good for you, Arthur.
And his flexibility? Cold.
Oh, damn. Whoa. Oh. Wow.
53 years young.
And how did you find Dallas?
Well, you kind of have to understand how desperate I was. I was really bad off. I couldn't do anything on my own. My wife had to dress me in the morning. I could not live like that anymore. And I tried different things and nothing worked. So I was on the internet typing in different things, and one time I just typed in yoga, broken back, up popped Dallas Page.
Wow.
Okay, so let's get into the business, Dallas, guys.
Sure. Yeah, the first year we pretty much beat our expectations. We were hoping to do maybe $250,000, and we actually sold $2.6 million.
Oh, wow.
Today, we just broke $3 million.
We broke $3 million.
And that's with DVDs.
Well, what was your profit on the $3 million you'll do?
We netted $890,000.
Before you paid yourselves anything?
Oh, we paid ourselves.
So that's after you paid yourself?
So if I gave you $200,000, how exactly would you spend that money?
We would put that towards building the first mobile application for DDP Yoga.
So it's still being sold in a DVD and a book format, right?
That's right.
So where do you come from, Steve? How did you end up, working with Dallas?
I started trying to do filmmaking to create stories that would inspire people to change their lives. And then, Dallas and I spoke about it, and I said, well, let me, I've got a lot of documentary footage. Let me try to retell Arthur's story.
I'll tell you what's really fascinating me and concerning me. We see a lot of exercise programs coming to the Shark Tank. All the models we've seen, including the ones that have been successful, have used an ingredient that's very expensive, infomercials. They bought Rem and Time on cable. That's a barrier to entry in this space. And so what I'm concerned about in looking at your deal is you don't have any of that in place.
Yes, we do. We start airing our not an infomercial, it's a documercial. We're reinventing the infomercial.
Are you buying the airtime?
Yes, we've already bought
testing
it.
now.
We're testing right now.
Well, they've got $890,000 in profits. That's what you do with profits,
Yeah, so
right?
we didn't have that flexibility before.
So here's what I think, Dallas. I think that you're asking for $200,000, 5%. You're valuing the company $4 million. Really, that's not bad, to be very honest. But I've invested in some fitness brands before, Billy Blanche Jr., Cowboy Ryan, and I'm finding out about all the challenges. It is a massive, massive drain on my time and energy. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you very much.
You guys know as well as I do, and I think that's why you're here, that there will be a transition. It's going to get more difficult to sell DVDs. The difficult factor for me is that when you transition to online, the pricing, the profitability, the risk reward is 180 degrees different, right? So coming in, we're creating a new company. It's just too great a risk profile for me. And so while I say good job, good effort, I have to say for that reason I'm out.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Thank you. Congrats, guys.
I don't like investing in businesses that are based on trends. All the up and down, it just doesn't work for me. I fear that your big hit already happened on the backs of this great story. I don't have the faith to go up and down on the roller coaster ride with you. I'm out.
The challenge I have is, as Mark said, is you want to create a brand new business. You're going to burn all your profit going into the infomercial route.
The thing about that, Robert, is we're not going into this infomercial world and just dumping our money in. We're being very cautious.
Maybe I'm not believing in that route. And for the 5% for $200,000 when you're making $900,000, I just don't see it. I'm out.
Oh, Mr. Wonderful?
Yeah, here's where I'm at. It's rare that I've got an angel and devil on my shoulder saying, do this deal, just ask for more. You're offering me $200,000 for 5%. $200,000 for 50% would be more along.
Yeah.
I'm a good salesman too, and the reason you do this is I have to write another check, and another check, and another check after you figure out the metrics.
Yeah, so then he'll own 70%, and then 80, then 120%.
That's why they call me Mr. Wonderful.
You made $900,000 this year.
God, what an
You're offering
insult.
that?
Unfortunately, the angst I have about the future can't be ignored. So for that reason, I'm out.
Well, I really appreciate your time. And you're going to watch DDP Yoga become a household name.
Absolutely.
You're going, oh, God, why wasn't I a part of that? Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
Bang!
Good job, good effort, guys.
I was almost going to have to hold Dallas back when he offered, he wanted 50% of our company.
I was eyeing him up right there, man. Bang! Mr. Wonderful. Not so wonderful no more, Bob.
Next into the tank is an entrepreneur with an easy, gourmet way to make a favorite breakfast treat.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Erica Barrett. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm the founder and CEO of Southern Culture Artisan Foods, a breakfast lifestyle brand. I'm seeking $100,000 in exchange for 25% equity stake in my company. One morning, I was simply making breakfast for my husband and had to run to the store to grab ingredients to make our all-time favorite, strawberry pancakes. I wanted to use organic flour, pure cane sugar, fresh strawberries, and Sharks, what's pancakes without great vanilla? I got to the register and my bill was close to $35.
Stop the madness.
I hadn't even bought the bacon yet. And I thought to myself, why isn't there a quality flavored pancake and waffle mix currently on the shelf? So with no formal culinary experience, I created our flagship product, Short Stacks Pancake and Waffle Mix. We feature unique flavors such as banana pudding, oatmeal raisin cookie, and even bourbon salted pecan. We use organic, all-natural ingredients. And because our mixes contain no powdered dairy, I've literally masterminded a product that's great for all diets. But enough about my breakfast. I have some samples for you to try.
We're about to eat.
Yes,
Absolutely.
breakfast.
Feed us. Oh,
There you go,
wow.
Robert.
Hey, you're right.
Wow, just looking at it.
Barbara.
Thank
No
you.
carbo
Are these all the
cinema.
same flavors?
no carbo
Yes,
at
it's
all.
our banana pudding, our best seller.
Oh, thank you so
This is
much.
Banana pudding pancakes.
It smells
Mr. Wonderful.
fantastic.
Yep, banana pudding
Thank
pancakes.
you.
Here you go, Mark.
Yes, ma'am.
Barbara, a moment on the lips, a lifetime on your hips.
It's worth it.
Sharks, we've had quite a bit of success. Now I'm ready to take this brand to the next level. There's only one question I have for you. Who's ready to take a bite out of the most important meal of the day?
Erica, tell us about your sales.
Well, within our first 12 months, we did $100,000 in sales. We had gross profits of $62,000.
Where'd you sell that $100,000?
Well, Nordstrom picked us up immediately after we went to our first trade show. TJ Maxx and Marshalls also picked up our product.
You've gone into some high-end retailers.
Absolutely.
And have they reordered from you?
Nordstrom, we're working on an order with them for the holiday season. They usually do food around the holidays. Like, typically people pick them up as a gift item. We do have Whole Foods. I do Williams-Sonoma Artisans Market once a month.
Is this very expensive versus just traditional pancake mix?
What does it cost?
Well, it costs me anywhere between 99 cents and $1.50 to make the product. It sells for about $7.99.
Great margins.
How many waffles does that make?
12 pancakes or 4 large waffles.
That's a very, very high price for that small quantity.
Can I see the packaging
Yes,
area?
absolutely.
If I'm walking into Whole Foods and I see 4 products there, what's the difference between yours and the other 3? Why would I pick yours up?
Well, the first thing about our product is that we use premium ingredients.
Well, you've got the Southern thing going, right? So
Absolutely.
that's the whole thing. You've kind of created a little vertical niche.
A niche, absolutely.
Right, Southern gourmet.
Or just a great quality pancake that's not filled with chemicals. We use real blueberries.
So my concern about growing this business is, how do I scale it? I don't think you have a permanent listing in any of the stores you talked to me about.
Whole Foods, we've been in Whole Foods for a year.
How many times have they reordered?
Local Whole Foods, correct?
Regional, yeah.
And
we're in
how
12
many times
stores.
have they reordered?
They reorder every week.
And why can't you get a national rollout of that?
Well, Whole Foods told us that they want us to build a great track record. We couldn't get in contact with the regional buyer, so we hustled our way into every single store. We called up every single team leader and said, I guarantee you, if you purchase this product, you're going to get reorders. There hasn't been anything in my life. My mom had me at 16 years old. I'm a first-generation college student that I've set out to achieve that I have not done. I mean, I think I take naps. I won't say that I go to sleep, but I'm obsessed with my business because this is what I'm here to do.
That's awesome. Good for you.
If this category takes off, why wouldn't you think the big brands, everybody out there would say, I'll just create my own brand?
I think you already have competitors in this category, don't you?
Well,
Yeah, there's competitors.
Well,
There's
Kevin's trying to say the big boys are going to wipe you out, but the
Yeah,
big boys
that's what
already
he's
know
saying.
about this category. right?
absolutely.
But Kevin always says that.
and I want to know the answer.
I think what makes me different is that, traditional manufacturers have made their breakfast products the same way for 80 to 85 years. But people change. People have dietary restrictions. People are vegan. People
But I
are
want to hear
lactose
more
intolerant.
about the ones who are currently in your space.
Yeah, the
ones who are
premium
making
ones you
other
compete
products.
with, do they not make the product the same way?
They use powdered dairy.
So your claim is you're the purest of the pure.
Absolutely.
So you've done a remarkable job in 16 months. You're making money. Your packaging is amazing. Why are you here? What do you need the money for?
I need to fill orders. QVC just sent me an email this morning. They want to pick me up for their fourth quarter lineup. They believe that we can sell 50,000 to
Let me
75,000.
just slow you down there. I've had so many food products on QVC. They have sold wildly successfully. And you know what the problem with them are? The margins are so skinny that you basically break even. The way to make money in the food space, which I learned the hard way over and over and over again, is to get into the big box stores. That's where the margins are fat. And you know what I've learned? I've learned that boutique businesses like this aren't sold there.
We were actually approached by Target that wants to start us off in 50 to 100 test stores.
You're under a lucky star. Where do you manufacture this?
We manufacture the product ourselves.
Wait
What do
a
you
minute,
mean
don't have a
yourself? In your
commer-
own
you don't have a
kitchen? You
commercial
box it?
kitchen?
We have our own facilities, 3,000 square feet.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you go to a commercial kitchen? Because they could reduce your cost dramatically.
I think what we're doing that's so unique, Mr. Wonderful, they can't produce this. They want to put me in a box.
No, wait. Just hear me out on this, because all of us have food deals in our portfolios now. Okay. I have learned that a commercial co-packer kitchen is the only way to go. Your costs are reduced by 30%.
Okay.
Eric, I'll start to simplify things. You're amazing, but I'm not really into the gourmet food business. If it's more than $3 or more than a hot dog at 7-Eleven, that's too much for me, and it's not my kind of thing. So for that reason, I'm out. But
Thank you.
awesome, congratulations.
Thank you.
Erica, I think that you made a really fatal and critical flaw here today. You didn't give me enough food. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. But here's the one thing I've learned from my food investments.
Yes.
The food business is a really tough business. I see this as a high-end niche product, but not a big business. For that reason, I'm out.
Thank you.
Look, I'm going to make you an offer. It's going to have a bunch of contingencies in it.
But you're
I
going
haven't
to
heard
want
any
to say no to
silence.
it right away.
Silence, Barbara, because you're not making any offer. You might as well listen to where the money is for a moment, all right? You can't do what you want to do in 3,000 square feet. So contingency number one, before I give you $100,000, is that you're going to have to work with a co-packer. You're going to have to. Secondly, I'm not interested in any equity. I want $1 a unit.
Oh!
Silence. I want $1 a unit until I recoup my 100,000, and then I'll go down to 50 cents. The exact same offer I gave Danny and Tracy for Wicked Cupcakes. They love me now. Love me.
Okay.
All right? That's why I'm called Mr. Wonderful.
Erica, what's your cost per unit?
About anywhere from 92 cents to $1.
So you're going to pay Kevin
No,
more
you don't
than
get it. Because when you go to the co-packer, 1/3 of that dollar is going to be recouped.
That doesn't make any sense.
I've
She's
made an
paying
offer.
you- she's
If you want to
paying
make an
you
offer,
more.
Robert, go ahead and make one.
She's paying you more than it costs to make the product.
You are so lucky you've met me. You have no idea.
So you can learn what not to do.
Let's hear your offer. You're out. I forgot. Now, how about you, Damon?
Two sharks are out. Erica has an offer from Kevin, and Damon is on the fence.
How about you, Damon?
Well, I'll make you an offer.
Thank God.
And I don't even know if I really want to make you an offer. I just don't want to see you in bed with this character. Okay? But I'll make you a $100,000 offer for 40%.
You thief. You really do come in on a broom.
No, not at all. And the reason for that is I don't think you really know what's ahead of you. You haven't dealt with the stores that don't pay you. You haven't dealt with QVC. When the customer complains, wham! They slam it back to you and they charge you for the shipping. You haven't really gone to the sophomore year where you are about to have to overcome tremendous hurdles that almost put every one of my entrepreneurs out of business.
Okay.
There's problem after problem after problem.
You know, one of the biggest problems, you got to listen to this every day.
Which is a whole lot better than that.
So much jealousy here, you know?
Erica, so I'm one of the only sharks without food in my portfolio. So one of my main agendas this year is to put some food in my portfolio.
Looks like you haven't missed many meals.
No, my stomach grows.
I'm a hard worker. I'm a hard worker, Damon.
You know, but what I see here is that you do have a horrible offer with Kevin. I believe you have a great potential partner with Barbara. So I'm going to step out.
What do you think, Erica? What do you think?
Barbara, I would like to counter.
There?
Is it possible we could do 30% in exchange for the $100,000? I'm a hard worker.
No, I would have to stay firm with the 40%. Again,
come on,
because
Barbara.
because I know how much work is involved in this from this point forward.
35%.
Afraid not. But I want you to be happy with me.
Have a heart, Barbara.
Now you know what
I'm a
evil
hard
looks like
worker.
on Earth.
No way we can do 35 and just kind of meet in the middle?
You
Well, a little bit. I mean, a little
savage.
bit more in the middle. I'll make you a lot of money, Barbara. I'm a hard worker.
Barbara.
I have the right to be here. I've worked so hard.
Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Erica, abandon this madness. Do the Mr. Wonderful deal.
What's 5%?
Come on, Barbara.
Come on, Barbara.
Well, 38%.
You got a deal. Hey, baby.
All right.
You don't have a deal, Mr. Wonderful.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Way to go, Erica.
Baby. And I love pancakes.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Erica.
Thank you.
Excellent job.
Looking forward to working with you,
Congrats,
baby.
Thank you. Yes. I can't believe it.
Flatten Mr.
Take
Wonderful
that,
like a
Mr.
king.
Meanie Pants.
I'm okay with it. You'll never get your money out of that.
That woman
Ever,
hated
ever.
you on sight.
She loved me.
I didn't want to give up that much equity, but I trust Barbara. I know that she cares about my well-being, and I know that I'm going to be a millionaire.
Next time on Shark Tank.
Our company sold $1.6 million. Wow.
I think you guys are heroes. I think the product's a hero.
I'll lend you $200,000.
I've already had people offer me $500,000.
When people come in that are delusional,
I forbid you to, so you're going to say right now. 10% means nothing to me.
well, if it means nothing, don't take
You're
it.
making a lot of noise, Mr. Cuban. Why don't you make an offer?
You got exactly what you wanted from Lori, and you're going to shock the rest of the sharks.
And that's exactly what I was saying. You better sit there and be still, or this is really going to hurt.
A dad brings in a nanny after his wife dies, but who is she really? 2020's The Perfect Nanny starts now.